state where they don't really have all too much of a hindrance from the get-go, so they will be able to focus down any sort of target. And once again, they know that Yooms have been weakened without a flicker. They're going to be targeting him all the way towards the back, managing to escape. One final blow coming from Rael, not enough, so it trades back. Gorgeous gets the first blood, but Sakai's, he's going pretty low, and Gorgeous may have to give his life up for this one. Could not really get a little. So this dive is going to set right in, hunting out for that 1-1, and they might just actually find Yusuke again, stuck underneath the turret. Nothing much left as Rael gets that easy pick off. But here comes the Gore, trying to do as much as he can. But it is not enough. There's not much items for them to actually deal much. But here comes the Black Dragon form, Gorgeous. Hoping a little bit more that confidence is beginning to spark out of Smart Omega. Now, looking for a little bit more of that invade, trying to steal the buff away. I believe that may not be successful of an attempt, but the rest of them congregate over the bottom side, and this is where Yusuke needs to buy as much of that space. Well, like, they're starting to get a lot more tankier, so realistically, there's not much for them to actually catch onto Yooms once more on the chopping block, but there will be pretty Gorgeous to be able to dive all the way to West, finds the kill, and Zach Cutie.
At the same time, at the bottom lane, we have Matt all alone, but are they really going to commit onto him? I mean, he's kind of tanky as well. So it looks like the answer is yes, they will, but look at the damage onto Matt. He has no issue tanking it as the boxer he is, and now the U-turn is happening as Rael has arrived. Zach Cutie is in trouble, and he will be the next one to go down. Probably.
So the entirety of Yoodo Giant understands that and choose not to commit for any form of save. Yusuke is still trying to shove them all the way back, but still, there's no answers to that Vendetta, but this is where Gorgeous will continue to go for a pick. Meanwhile, a 1v1 battle going on over bot side as Rael gets shredded.
Obviously, that is his pick, and the moment he landed that kill on the West, that is just what they wanted. But now the fight at the bottom is beginning again as Yoodo will get a kill for himself by straight up black by Cram going down instead. Gorgeous is still there. And Gorgeous, he does not have the Black Dragon form. But Yoodo does have the double kill onto his hands. Probably a triple kill even. But Yusuke with a final slash to buy time for Gorgeous to get away.
This is where they will do objectives both at the same time, but seems like there's not going to be a heavy commitment. They're just hoping to pull this one downwards, and this might just be pretty devastating without the marksman here to contest for the Lord for YRG.
Well, with the movement at the bottom lane from Ryota, it forced Super Sim to go into the bottom lane, and now at the top lane, this is where they'll try to get the Lord, but they'll need to take down Skies first. Skies managed to slide away, but the rest of Yoodo Red Giants have arrived, and they will start off with taking down the tanker, Matt. And without Matt, they still have Cram. But then again, is that going to be enough? Is that going to be the risk that they're willing to take? The answer is no. Now it's on the opposite side. The fact that the Lord is on Yoodo Red Giants' side, it will push onto the bottom lane. Now this will put some level of pressure to Smart Omega, but it is still the first Lord, so it should be easy for Smart Omega to deal with, but they will still lose the bottom turret. The inhibitor turret should still be okay.
Let's see if they actually call for an engagement here. Sakai's, he is trying to find somebody to pounce on, but that's just a little bit more of that zone control where they'll be able to also take down every single tier 2 turrets. And now Black Dragon Forum opens up that space. It just basically will be a drive-by where he will get back into safety while the Gourd slowly melts off Surmat. But they are going to retaliate. They jump right through, and that's the time reach to the wall. They do take down the Kupra, and here comes the Benedetta. Ryota tries to shred off Sakai's, but it will be zoned off, and that is where Gorgeous still pops forward. And the rest of Smart, but there's still ample of time for them to actually make their way through. Here comes Surmat. Now it's all about where the Gourd's going to be positioning in this fight. Surmat still in the middle of the fray as they do get a huge jump over onto Civ, but the crossbow of Tang will be put through. Matt is already down, and it will be Yoodo Red Giants 2 in a row on that Lord, and the hunt is on. Gorgeous now looks for Cram, and can he actually make it out alive? It will have a
That's
tick of
it.
health left and will be brought down as well by Zach Cutie.
I was keeping my eye on Matt. He was walking his way and hoping to land that retribution, but he got taken down as he was walking onto the objective. And now, this is the opportunity for Yoodo Rejaz to end the game. Ryota, what can he do? Together with his other teammate Ray L, it's going to be tough for them to try to defend this all alone. And now the Lord has arrived, but the Lord is not needed as Yoodo Rejaz will bring us to the decider match.